Hello, everyone. Welcome today to the debate show for the second assignment, CPIT221, which is basically a technical communication course led by the Dr. Raed Al-Ghamdi. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Just before we start our debate, let me just introduce the debate show participants here. My name here is Faisal bin Hassan. I am the judge for this debate show. On my right-hand side, we have Badr Shaja. Hello, Badr.
Hello, everyone. My name is Badr, and today I would be against the idea that app use data theft to develop and continue.
Great. Just before we speak what we're saying, let's just get hand to introduce you a lot. Here, and on my left-hand side, we have Thamer Al-Malki. Hello, Thamer.
Hello. This is Tamer Sami. Today I am against Badr with using data to make the applications better.
Great. Just next to him, Muhammad Belkhair. Hello, Muhammad.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Belkhair, and today I'm agree with using data as Tamer.
Great, awesome. So as you can see, we do have two teams for this debate show. Just before we start, let me just give you a short induction into what is actually this show about. So we have two teams, a team of Badr alone, and we have a team of Thamer and Muhammad there. So what are these teams about? One team, which is basically Thamer and Muhammad's team, are going to speak that data is really crucial into the app's success or the app's failure. And the other hand side, we have Badr. He's going to speak about the actual statement that apps do not actually, data isn't really actually crucial into the app's improvement or failure. Just before we start, let me just show you guys the chart that we're going to be speaking of. So this chart we got by Dr. Raed, and we're going to have this debate show into this chart. But not this alone, we're going to speak more precisely about this chart and relating it to the user data debate. So just before we get started into this really tense of a show, let's start. Okay, let me just give you a bit of induction about it. There are 3 rounds, and each round of them, there will going to be one winner. If a team has won the first and second round, then there are no third round. They win the show. If not, then the golden show or the golden debate will be in the third round. Awesome. So each round will be 5 minutes. And just to head it start, we're going to have the 5 minutes starting from now. Okay, great. So just before we speak about these statements or claims that you've said about, why do you think, or how do you think that these platforms are going to be successful, or these platforms are going to be failed or going to failure, Thamer and Muhammad?
Okay. In my opinion, I think the uniqueness is the most important thing that makes the app grow and makes it also least long.
So your word is uniqueness, Thamer.
Yes, uniqueness.
Relating the same question to Badr, how do you see that these platforms are successful or are going to be a huge failure in your perspective?
In my point of view, the continued development is the main reason to continue, because some of these apps made a great success and in a short period of time then just disappeared because lack of development. And the other apps with continued development have been able to continue until now, and users use it every day.
So your word, Badr, is lack of development. So if there are development, apps will be successful. If not, then they're going to be a huge failure. Correct?
Yeah, correct.
Going to the other point, then Tamer's point is all about uniqueness. Correct? Great. So uniqueness, lack of development. Any objections? Do you agree, Thamer?
Not a lot. I think that a lot of developing may make the application very bad. As you can see in Instagram, day after day, the Instagram interface becomes it's not comfortable with me. So I think a lot of development makes the app not good for users. Also, I think I'll go deep quickly. I think that data is the most important thing after uniqueness, because by using the data that the person provides to the application, it can be better and make the application last longer than if it's developed a lot.
Great. Any objections, Badr? You think he said, Tamer said that it's all about uniqueness, and because this app is unique, it's successful, and they use data to be this success, and lack of development, or actually the development part, isn't really important. Any objections?
No.
So you agree about it. So you're saying that
I'm not agree, but when I say continue development, I mean the application give attention to the user and what they interest and what they needed to use it every day in this application.
Okay, but it can be easily made by using their data.
But this is the main reason to continue development. If you make your application like this, or give attention to the user and what they need, you will maybe continue in some years in the future.
Okay, how do you know what the users need?
do you agree, Badr, you agree that by using data?
No, I don't agree that.
So how do you know that the development is needed?
Because in the past we see a lot of application success a short period
about
of time,
analysis,
and
without data.
Without data.
So what?
Because a lot of application in the past has a great success in the short period of time, and without continued development is just disappeared.
Okay. So for example, we're gonna take Instagram for instance. We're gonna see that because Facebook failed in this feature, then we don't have to do it. So there's no use of data, but use of past experiences.
Yes.
But applications like Uber, they was first in its show. How do they actually know how to improve if there's no previous Ubers?
Maybe by user rating after a
nice.
trip by 5.
Any objections, Tamer?
Not a lot, but I also think that using data will make it much easier than using the previous data, or just analyzing the new data that will come from nothing.
Okay, we have less than 12 seconds to leave, and to be honest, it's 1-1. There's no winner till now. So we're gonna make this round a tie. There's no winner for this round.
We will
Okay.
have a winner.
We will have a winner, but for this round, mashallah, it's really intense. I like it. So it's one for Tamer's team, and there's one for Badr's team. It's 1-1. So let's go to the next round. Before we go to the next round, is there any points you would like to specify? Not in the debate, any points? No?
Okay.
Great. Are you ready, guys? Yalla, let's go to the second one. All right. Second round starts from now. Awesome. Great. So you said really great statement, Badr, saying that we don't need data because we can use previous experiences. If there is no previous experiences, we can see the user's rating. But this is a really great statement, by the way. But by not using the data, how are these platforms gotten this successful if development is also getting successful? So prove it right or wrong. Does actually by using data platforms are successful? So let me just rephrase the question. By using data, these platforms have gotten to be this successful. Prove it right or wrong.
Okay, it's a wrong, because application don't need privacy information or using data to reach this extent of success, because we are now in this time maybe communication in a large percent through this application and use it every day. So the focus is directed to this application, and it just need continued development, like like I say, and give attention to the user and what user need and
Great.
what user interests in this application.
Muhammad, do you have any objection to what Badr said? Okay, Thamer. Yes.
I have a question. Okay, by saying that the application by only developing the application and using the data. Okay.
Okay, Thamer, prove it right or wrong. By using data, these platforms have gotten to be successful. Prove it.
Can you rephrase the question?
By using data, these platforms have gotten to be this successful.
Yes, I agree with it. By using data, let's take an example. Facebook gets every by accepting the Facebook's privacy and legacy. I think that Facebook, by every like you make, by every chat you make, by everything you see, Facebook gets information that even you think that it might not be important, but it's very important to Facebook. By using this information, Facebook gives you advertisements. Facebook gives you things that you need and posts that you, and based on what you like and what you see. So,
okay, Thamer, another follow-up question, please. What is crucial to all of these platforms? Data, advertisements, charity? Is there a blend?
Answer this question.
Advertisements, charity. Okay. By making advertisements, you can get more data, and by getting data, you can make more advertisement, which makes
there's blend.
Yes, which makes the user go deep and deeply in the application that he cannot leave it because he got into it. He lived with it. He gives the application his time and his information. So by leaving the application, you give your information and you give your time that you wasted on this application.
Great. Badr, what is crucial to all of these platforms? Ads, data, or charity? Or is there any other reason? How do they get money?
I think the basic of this application is data, because its main goal of this application work, it's how to send and receive data and information from user to another user. And also,
but Badr, your main statement is that application does not need data, and you're saying that these applications are getting money off data. There is a contradiction here.
I say data, not privacy data. It's a local data for the user.
How do Instagram get money then?
Instagram make money. Okay.
Thamer, how do Instagram get money?
Okay, Instagram makes money by two things: advertisements, data. If I made a post showing that I am in a vacation in Hawaii, in an example, Instagram gives me an advertisement that for a ice cream thingy in Hawaii. So I buy ice cream, Instagram's buy ice cream, we all be happy.
Okay, so now we've ended the second round, 2 out of 3. And just before we get to the third round, let me say who won this round. It's Thamer's team. Thamer's team have won this round. Now it's 2-1 for Thamer and Muhammad. Before we go to the third round, I'm just going to say one thing. This round would say who would win this debate show. Is it a 3-1 or is it a 2-2 for both teams? There is a winner, but we don't know till now who that team is. All right, let's go to the third round. The third round starts in 2 seconds. And it started now. Great. Okay, so Thamer, you said advertisement plus data would get us money. And then Badr said that only advertisement would get money without using data. صح? Correct? Correct, Badr?
Correct.
Okay, let's go to the question 5 here. I guess let me presume that you guys watched the Great Hack Show or the Social Dilemma show. We know a really the US presidency, not the one, this is the last one, the one before, the one with Trump and Clinton. What happened there is basically there is a company, this company. Great. So just we've had a situation, I presume that both of you guys or all of you here have watched the Great Hack Show or the Social Dilemma show. So this show basically says or describes that data is being used in really highly crucial situation, which is basically like the Trump versus Clinton's presidency thing or the choice or the election. So this have happened, and there is a company called Cambridge Analytica. This company have used the data of users to persuade or to great hack them to vote for Trump. So just so we could use this show as a real life, let's presume that this is a real life situation. Prove this show right or wrong compared or related to your statement, Muhammad.
Okay, the relationship between Cambridge Analytica and the presidential situation in the United States is an undeniable fact. But I think this is not a problem because what the
is it true or wrong?
No, it's not wrong. It's not a problem. It's true because this is kind of election campaign management,
but
which is in
so they
case,
use users
aim to influence voters.
So do they use users data?
Yes, they
again our debate here is not is it good to use data or not. Our debate here is, do they use data or not? That's it. So do they use data, Muhammad?
They use data, yeah.
Tamer, do they use data?
I can't hear. What is the word?
Do they use data?
Did they?
Do they or did they? Yeah.
Yes, they used it.
Okay. Yes, Badr.
But there is no clear evidence if they use data. Can you give me a clear evidence?
I can give you. Okay. In the Clinton's presidency, Cambridge Analytica used the way that Facebook used it. Okay, I'll tell you how. Let's make an example. In Texas, there's a lot of Clintons. They want Clinton. So
voters,
Facebook, yes. Cambridge Analytica used this way to make advertisements that makes Clinton not good. I'll give you an example. In Texas, they might like Premier League. So Analytica sent advertisements in Texas that Clinton might stop the Premier League. So the persons that wants Clinton, they will go to Trump because Trump supports the Premier League.
Any objection, Badr?
Yes, I say there is no evidence that was the Trump won this vote because of Cambridge Analytica, but rather that.
Yes, please.
But rather that he may use a digital marketing and the promises he made with the people and the plans and the project that he will work in the future.
So it's not use of data; it's just their creative and innovative digital marketing persuasive.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Okay, give me one example that persuades me that your statement is correct, Badr.
May I say, continuous development is enough to continue success.
So success of these platforms are not from data, are only because of the development. What's your development? Persuade me, Tamer, on your statement.
Okay. The development is important, but it's not the most important thing. So by using data, the application will get more users and make the users go deep in it, as I said previously.
Okay, so development is important, but in the first round, you guys said that no, development is not the case here. It's only about data. So there are contradictions here. What are you trying to say, Tamer, exactly? Data or no data?
Data.
Data at first stage, or there is something else just better than data?
No, there is nothing better than data, and nothing will give money and users better than data.
So let me just make a summary here. Cambridge Analytica for Badr is wrong. data for Badr is wrong. Correctness is advertisement. It is the continuing of development. Coming to the other side, Thamer said data is important. Cambridge Analytica is a true story. And development is important, but not as important as users. So just before we end our show, our third round has just got ended. But we don't know until now who won this round. Just to reclaim into the last two rounds, the first round, it was a tie, 1-1. And then the second round, we have a winner of Thamer and Muhammad's team. And the third round is the crucial part. The third round winner is not Thamer and Muhammad, it is Badr's team. Congrats, Badr. Great.
Thank
so
you.
We have a tie of 2-2. If you would like to, guys, say, we don't have a fourth round, unfortunately. So we would like to choose the winner from you guys, from the show, from the viewers. So if any of you guys are watching this show or this debate and you're until now here, please do actually comment on who do you think the winner is. We are going to have a website in our link in the description. You go into this link and you choose which team have won and why do you think they won. In the end, a week from this video has been uploaded, we would specify who won this debate. Is there any final words you would like to say, Badr?
No.
Great. Any final words you would like to say, Thamer?
I would like to thank Badr for his talk, and thank you for asking us questions that we cannot answer.
Muhammad.
Okay, I really need to say thank the other team and thank the watcher.
And
thank you.
Muhammad, for
thank you
in this debate.
Great. Muhammad, is there anything you would like to say other than thank you?
I want to say also thank you, and I hope to continue this debate later.
Great.
I
So,
want to say,
please.
by liking this video, there's no any privacy information you will have.
Okay, but we're not gonna continue this debate anymore. We're not gonna speak about data and stuff. But I'm pretty sure that YouTube uses data as if Google. But okay, great. Let's just not use it here. Great. Thank you guys for being part of this show. Thank you for watching all of that show. We are done of this debate, but we're not done yet because we want to hear from you guys who won this debate. Thank you. Our sponsor here is CPIT221 by Dr. Raed Al-Ghamdi. Thank you, everyone. And then we would like to say a really great thank you and to our lecturer, Dr. Raed. We would like to also, on behalf of everyone in this course, we would like to congratulate every Saudi and non-Saudi citizen about this National Day. Thank you. It's 91 years of glory and success. And rise and shine, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Thank you, everyone, and have a really great day. Today is Thursday, the 23rd of September, 2021. Have a really great day. And just before we end, please do choose the winner in the link description. Thank you and have a nice day. See ya. It's Faisal.